Yo guys, my name is Yofi and welcome to Panorama, the show that brings you street football news from across the globe. A lot has been happening, a lot of changes, a lot of movement has been happening in the street scene. So we're going to do a recap of those things that happened last year and things that are happening this year. Let's get into it. We celebrated the 10-year anniversary of Yo Street Zone. It's crazy how time flies. It's been around for such a while. So many ballers have come through. It was great to celebrate it with our community, and we invited everyone down to celebrate it at Dreamland, an amazing venue actually. We also showed a few videos, one of them being the 10-year progression of Yo Street Zone. You can check that out. I'll put the link down below, and you can see the journey that Yo Street Zone has been on. We are still on that journey, still looking to improve and do amazing things. So thanks for following us so far. Loads more to come. Now time to update you on who are the current Panna World Champions. We're gonna start off with our very own Anna Butova, aka Anna X Panna, who won the Pannahouse Women's World Championships last year. We are super proud, so stoked. She's been trying so hard, training hours and hours and hours, and finally, she did it. And you can see how much it meant to her. It means a lot to us and the team. So well done to you, Anna. Let's see if you can retain the title this year. Another winner on the day was Pannahouse's very own Jakob Cornelius, who took home the gold. He did it for the first time at Pannahouse. Another world championship under his belt. Well done to him. He got this crazy panna in the semi-finals, and yeah, he just took it home. So well done to you. Let's see if Jakob and Anna will be able to retain their titles at this year's Pannahouse Invitationals. And actually, this is a very special Pannahouse Invitational because it's their 10th year of running this competition, which is crazy. So it's gonna be a very heated one. The dates are gonna be the 5th of September to the 7th of September. So make sure to write that down in your calendars and make sure to be there. Also, we have Sarah, who won the Women's Panna KO World Championship in Rotterdam, actually beating Anna in the final. Very close final again. Last year's world final, Panna KO final, was super close, and so was this year's. They have very intense matches, very high level, but well done to Sarah for taking that home. And then we have Mehdi doing it yet again, back-to-back world championships. He's such an amazing talent, such a beast on the ball. He beat Bax in the final this year, and he did it quite convincingly, so props to him. Those are the 4 world champions. Let's see if they can retain their titles this year. And speaking of Bax, who was the runner-up for the Panna KO, he had an amazing year last year. I'd say he's probably the most improved Panna player of the year last year. He did amazing, winning the French Panna Championships. His level of improvement, I think he won a few other competitions. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but he's been doing amazing, and it's been great to see his progression. Also, you should check out his new page called Panna Lab. Basically, he's become like the scientist, the Panna scientist of our scene, breaking down techniques and methods that we use in Panna. So if you need any more tips or want to know a bit more details about the game of Panna, make sure to check out his page, Panna Lab. Last year marked a huge milestone in the street football scene, with the ISFA, the International Street Football Association, being created and bringing together the first World Cup, Street Football World Cup, last year in Latvia. It brought together about 30 teams. It was amazing to see so many different crews, so many different styles of play together in one place, battling it out to be the world champions of 3v3. This first edition of the ISFA World Cup is a huge milestone in the street football scene because it's taking what has been fairly an underground culture to an official level, to where we might even see it in the Olympics. So it's more than just a tournament, it's making a statement that the street scene is actually doing bits, and there's a lot of talent and a lot of things to be seen. So I want to say well done to Jovan and his brother for spearheading this, and there's going to be a lot more to come. And the winners of this World Cup were Holland, and rightfully so, I believe, because the Dutch have changed and switched up the style of the street scene so much. All the akkers, the pannas that you see are from Holland, and so I think it was very fitting that these guys were the first world champions. Kudos to Belgium, who came second. It was a pretty heated finale to the World Cup, as it was a 1v1 battle, first to score wins. And so George and Jimmy, I think, actually were the MVPs of the whole tournament, so it was fitting that they finished it. But Jimmy came out on top. Well done to him, one of my favorite street football players currently. Well done to the Netherlands, very nicely done. A new popular craze hit the scene properly last year, and that has been the TopBaller 1v1 showdowns. They have gone from strength to strength from day one. It's been a 1v1 battle. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been, but now you will know, you can't forget. TopBaller have been bringing ballers from all walks of life to have a showdown for a cash prize. It's been a really exciting journey that they've been on. It's been so popular that they've been the blueprint for a load of other pop-up 1v1 tournaments. Everybody seems to be copying their style, so I had to give my props to TopBaller. Amazing work. They just had iShowspeed in London. I think they had not even 2,000. They had a 20,000 1v1 cash prize, apparently the biggest cash prize that's ever been given in a 1v1. So yeah, they're going from strength to strength. Make sure to check them out. Amazing work. Speaking of 1v1, some of my young students have been taking part in these kind of competitions. We have Khalil, who smashed it up at the Streets competition, showing street skills, power, precision, striking ability. It was amazing to see. We even had the young Gem from Deal. We went to a competition and he just tore up the 1v1s and showed his skills and scoring nicely as well. We hosted a few competitions last year, the first of them being the 3v3 qualifiers for the World Cup in Latvia. The King Fives ended up taking the crown for that. There will be more 3v3s that we'll be doing, and we'll let you know when the UK qualifiers are open for the World Cup that's going to be happening next year. We also had our annual tournament, Rule the Court, which the King Fives had won 2 times in a row, but this year they didn't take it home. It was Attack the Pack who ended up winning, and boy, what a competition. Pannahouse came down, and I can't lie, they tore up the whole competition, doing the craziest skills, the craziest pannas, but efficiently as well. Because a lot of people sometimes believe that if you play panna, you can't play football, but Pannahouse definitely dispelled that myth. Some of the stuff they were doing on the pitch was crazy. But they didn't actually win it. They won every match in the group stage, but they lost in the semi-final to DPFC, Dame Park FC, who parked the bus until the very end and scored. So well done to these guys. But I have to tip my hat off to Attack the Pack, who ended up winning the whole competition. And as the main man from the team said, I told you, standard procedure, bro. Do you think you have what it takes to win the next Rule the Court? Or make sure to write this date down, the 22nd of June, Sunday the 22nd of June. It's gonna be a blast. Music, food, vibes, skills, Tekkers. What more could you want from a street football competition? Make sure to be there. We also had our Rule the Court Juniors competition, giving a platform for the youth and the youngest to show out their talent. We had Ralphy. It was great to see Ralphy back on the pitch again after he'd broken 8 bones in his body. He'd been out for a little while, but it's great to see him back on the pitch, balling out. He's actually been balling out on the field as well, doing street skills. Check these out. Great to see, great attitude actually for not responding to that tackle as well. It was also great to see him linking up with Khalil. They just put on a show. He ended up bumping his head actually in the final, but kept it together through the blood, sweat and tears, and ended up winning the extra time 1v1 battle. So big props to him and big props to the team for winning that. The next Rule the Court Juniors will be soon. I will be announcing it, so stay tuned. I thought I'd give a shout out to Freda, who's been smashing it with the content recently. She's got this series called Attack the Block, doing several fun challenges, taking on different ballers. It's great to see. It's a fun watch, it's entertaining, so make sure to check her out. She is a baller. She keeps trying to do loads of different skills, and it's really fun to watch, so check her out. Also, we have Neide Olivera. I hope I said your name right. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but Neide Olivera, she has some great techniques on her page for ball mastery, ball control, movement. Even I'm learning bits from her, so she's really technical in her content, so make sure to check her out. And as we like to do, we're gonna finish off with top 3 of the month. It's been a little while since we've done this, so I'm gonna pick a random 3. It's not necessarily what happened this month, but the first is going to go to Panna of the month, and it's going to go to Bax for this Panna in the French Championships. What a gap, what a skill. Like I said, he's been improving and I just had to show this one, and it's in a competition as well. Great. He even got another one in the competition. You know what? We'll do 2 Pannas of the month, because he got this one in the French Championships, which was crazy, and he got this next one at the PKO Championships. And what a Panna, what a skill. He's a top baller. What can I say? What more can I say? For ground moves of the month, it has to go to the world champ. He starts off with an ollie on the ball, his signature skill, and then tears it up with whatever he's doing right now. He's truly a big baller and a proper champ as well. So it's going to be tough to beat him this year. I can't wait to see what happens. Make sure you're there to watch it as well. But yeah, ground moves of the month to Jakob Cornelius. And for photo of the month, it's going to go to the StreetKings for winning the first ISFA World Cup in Latvia. Props to these guys. They are true legends of the game. And so that is a wrap for today's episode of Panorama. I hope you guys enjoyed the roundup. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment down below as to what your favorite part of the show was. And I shall be seeing you next time. Peace.